Welcome back to Hollywood, everybody. As we continue our Hollywood Animal playthrough, we are in March 1942. Last episode was a big one for us as we had magic at the Pollux Awards, sweeping everything but I think cinematography. So that unlocked our next tier of, I always do that, our next tier on the boutique rank, where we have the ability now to experimental training our employees to increase their development ceiling. So that's going to be exciting. Now we just have to try to receive the best film Pollux 3 years in a row, which I don't know if that will count the one that we just got or not, but I guess we'll find out. Hopefully, if we can win the next two, let's just go ahead and win the next three. Pearl Harbor also happened though, and that has changed our studio because we have had so many volunteer to go fight in the war, including, I'm going to guess it will show them here. We had, yeah, it does. Homer Jerkovics at 53 and Jeff Johnston at 38 makes sense. Hugh Ryan at 24 makes sense. But the one that doesn't make sense to me is Gabriel Rutkowski at 80 years old is going to fight the good fight. I don't know. And then Felix is out gambling because that's what he always likes to do. Barry Hirsch, one of our directors, is also gone at 46 to go. We have one of our producers, Matthew Watson, at 46, taking away one of our better ones. No one else, I believe, has left, so we're good there. So that's where we stand coming into this episode. We currently have 2 films in release. Attack at Dawn, which is on its last set of 4 weeks, but it's made a $2.5 million profit. Sanduket, which is in its first week of release. It did great, but again, it's probably only going to have 8 weeks max. But it was a relatively inexpensive film. Half Price Show is getting ready to go into release. The Public Enemy is as well, which should be a massive hit. Pearl Harbor is being filmed. It Happened One Night is being filmed. And we've got a few scripts in the works as well. And I will increase those and go along. So let's see what this one has in store for us as we dive in from March through September of 1942. And as we do so, remember, if you haven't already, the easiest way to help support this channel, and means a lot to me, is just click the subscribe button. Because the more subscribers the channel has, the more YouTube will recommend this out to other people and help others find it and help it grow. And it's just pretty awesome whenever you do click that. So I do appreciate all of you who have, and those of you watching, it's really awesome that you're doing it, and I hope you're enjoying it. So let's go. The Half Price Show. This is our sci-fi one. Comedy, adventure, romance in the utopian futuristic city with a murderer. Ooh. Which one's there? He's being pushed out a window. We'll go with that. And so Attack at Dawn's about to run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's put that one there. And we will go only 13,000 again. That seems to be our sweet spot for the opening week on these that are good, but not going to be anything else. So just in time, we'll do... No, we won't need to do that one. It'll be ready in time. Put our advertising in the works. So this one we're doing young men. There we go. Boys as well. I don't think anything else is going to do it. So, well, let's do the big radio as well, just in case we can afford it. We'll try a trick. Well, Jane will go. I forgot she like. So we are pushing Jane Fisher more as requested, as you guys suggested. So let's jump along here. Who is Manfred's available? Oh no, he's not available. He's writing now. Okay, so we got writers write 30% faster. That's good news. This is where I wanted to see what the double IP. Completed scripts will be worth double the influence. Huh. That would help us gain more to fight against the Alliance. And we can do it in under a year. It's just going to take a lot to do these. Let's do this one next. Then we'll go work on adding the story elements. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. We do have a problem here with It Happened One Night. Baruch Mossberg is addicted to the news and insights on getting hourly updates from the front. Oh, he wants us to let his assistant on the set. They'll bring him the latest news before it even hits presses. We want Baruch to be happy. We'll let them do that. All right, I'm excited for the Public Enemy to get ready soon. We have Always a Soldier in pre-production, going into production now. Not bad. Everything's looking better on that one. Okay. We will wait for one of these, Manfred or Felix, and then we'll do the requested script that you sent, and we'll see if we can get another hit out of that one. Okay, we have 2 R&Ds going. Okay, Sanduket. Yeah, we'll go again. Sure. It'll make money. The Public Enemy is the big one we want. Okay, Attack at Dawn is done. Almost got $3 million in profit. Now, jousting tournaments. Good job, Lewis. That'll come in handy. Sure. All right, let's get the Public Enemy out there. Please be good still. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. This is going to be a good one. Because remember, this is our action drama in American City. Manfred wrote it. Samuel Jackson, Samuel Geisen supporting. Manuel Wagner's the bandit. So we have cop and a brothers in arms, bank robbery, shootouts. We're going to capture the antagonist. This is in color as well. So there's our 2 cops right there. This is going to be a big one. I'd love for it to be Memorial Day. Yeah, we're going to do Memorial Day because this is going to run into the 4th of July easy. Let's go up to 16,000 on the second ones. I think this one has the ability to do that well. We'll do it in 3 weeks. Make sure we get this one in plenty of time. We're going to pump up the advertising from way back here. We'll go ahead and extend it out that far. There we go. We're going to advertise to everybody on this. We want this one to be a massive hit, except for the... No, you know what? Let's just blow the budget on this one. It probably won't do any extra good, I know, but it makes me feel like we're doing what we should with really increasing it. Let's let Samuel... Oh, you won't show up at a wedding? None of you will. You and your scruples. Won't make somebody smile? That's sad. All right. That's a big hit waiting to happen. Now, let me go back to the Employee Center. See who's out there. Now, one of the requests for when we do get our new script going is to hire back, is to get Wendy Cooper going again. Do we not have her anymore? Man, there's so many actresses now. Get them really cheap. None of them have the skills that we're hoping for. Oh no, Wendy Cooper. I've got her training, don't I? No, I don't. Where'd she go? Oh yeah, Wendy Carpenter. There we go. That's who it is. Spend 200 40 days. That's a long time. But she's not any good. We could get her up to at least... Ugh, she's so bad. All right. Let's train her for 6 months. That will give time for the script to be finished. And then we can get her working. And then we can try to increase her stars as well. All right, Felix is back. Time to get working on the script as requested. Oh, wrong one. We do have lots of scripts here that we could start throwing out there. They're just not very good. Okay, we're going to call this one, as mentioned, Jane Goes Wild. It's going to be a rom-com. In the modern countryside. And we're going to go 50-50 here. We have the spirited young lady. And the antagonist is, we don't have an antagonist. We do have a love interest. There we go. And a rival. And then we're going to do a runaway and a love triangle. And at the end, the couple's getting married. So you have not led me wrong so far, Brian. So hopefully this one continues to do the job. And Felix is our comedy guy. We're saving it for him. It's going to be a hit. Goodness, these are starting to get poor condition. Do you have some ideas out here? Have an accidental hero comedy in the American Civil War? Sounds like trash. A sheriff in Africa. Oh, goodness. Let's go back to the workshop. Let's make another World War II one. This one's going to be... we have the Desert Rats already. You know what? An homage. Well... Some of these I feel like in Act 2 we should maybe do. So let's go with the... You know what? No. We're going to call this one the Burghers of Calais, after the Rodin sculpture and the Burghers of Calais who... Oh, it's going to be a drama. Historical drama. So the Burghers of Calais, this will help rally people, the idea that they need to sacrifice for themselves, because this is going back to a time... Oh, I don't have... modern. Oh, Middle Ages, that works. Good enough. This was in the 100 Years' War. Calais was under siege by the English. These burghers, these leaders of the city came out, and they... sacrificed themselves, or were willing to sacrifice themselves, give the keys to the city to Edward III, I believe. We're going to have 5. Because there were 6 burghers, we're going to have 5. And we will have a... There's no king. A heartless bureaucrat? Yeah. And this will be... Brother-in-Arms will be the supporting, so we'll have 6. That's all we need. It's going to be a... Let's see. Well, we can throw in a jousting tournament for fun. I'm sure there was one in the city as they were under siege. You know what? I don't know that anything on this actually looks like it'll work. We're going to scrap this. Never mind. Oh, wrong one. Delete it. Not going to work. Let me rethink it for a minute before we get back to another adventure one. I want Walter to try something, but I don't know what. I always lose at Russian roulette. That's not good. Pretty decent script, though. Jimmy's getting... pretty good. Let's go ahead and start this. Let's see who we have available. We will send Jasper out there with this one. We are getting better settings and such, but since he shoots better on a soundstage, let's just put it all on the soundstage. We're going to go in color again. Sound will be our film sound. Let's let Mosa get this one. So this is a drama, action, romance. There's our drama. A prison break and crime of necessity, and a boy becomes a man. Romance. Nobody really fits this, so let's give it to Mark. The detective will be... Oh, he can do historical, adventure, and romance. Wow. Oh, there we go. Let's let Manuel get this one. The evil monster will be Raphael. Or wait, we're trying to get Barry, aren't we? Or Baruch. They both look the same, so let's put Barry Block on that one. Simple little project, it looks like. That's okay. We got more of that we can start producing as well, so we might start doing that. We'll see what the Soul List comes up with. It's a Manfred Labelle, and his stuff's always good. Another stellar script. This guy is crushing it. And Jerry Howell just leveled up. We've maxed that out. We're not using influence on these, but we... maybe we will. Modern American city with a working man, heartless bureaucrat, struggle for a better life. And yes, let's start this. This is a hit in the making as well. Clifton will get this one. This will be the last one we can put in production, though. I'll make sure we don't... All right. There we go. One spot on location. Really need to get more extras. Okay. Mosik, you can work on this one as well. You're good at drama. The director, we need somebody for drama. We don't have anybody at drama. And nobody who nails those other ones. So we're just going to put our best out there. Ulrich, you get a shot. The working man. Now, sidekick's going to be Samuel Jackson. Man, we got all kinds of... Bandit? We don't have a bandit. Let's let Charlie star in this one. And we'll do the rival will be David Gutman. And Raphael Schutz will be our heartless bureaucrat. Gutman hasn't been given a ton lately. Need to get him back into the scene. Aha! Half price show. Okay, San Ducat. Send that one off. 2 million is always good. Got to get the police back on our side. Now that we know they do more than just take our gifts, which we don't need the gifts anymore at the moment. All right, half price show. The Bone Grinder hates it. Tell us something we didn't know. Rudolph's getting better. 5-star. He started so small. It's grown. This is a cheap film. These sci-fi movies are super cheap to shoot because they're like simple sets apparently as far as what we have to worry about. Now these need to get produced soon because these... We don't have a lot of things in the pipe ready to go soon. So Half Price Show already made a killing in its first week. I should have put more out there. Oh, well, it's already profitable. Things are going well. Let's try one of our experimental trainings again. Let's try it on our... Oh, Wanda Rhodes. She is a superstar. No. She's already pretty good. Let's do it on... Nope. Could try it on Shane, but he's already won a Pollux, so he's obviously good. Let's put it on Giselle Sanchez. She's 31. She's never getting a job because she's not as good as the other editors. So she'll be our test subject here. The Public Enemy's almost ready to be released. This one's going to be a huge hit. Just like the one in the 1930s was. Or 20s, 30s. I forgot. A plus 8.5 and then... No, that's not even right. So that's another thing that they need to fix is those don't always show up accurately when we're doing that. A $2 million budget. This is our biggest budget yet. Oh. We got to get a new film out there too. All right, The Scream 6869. That's a good one. Shelve it for now. And let's, what do we get? Half price shows, 2 million. Well, we don't have anything else going, so let's let it run some more up to July 4th. How's Public Enemy doing? Public Enemy made 1.3 million on the first one. Now we're increasing it. It's got good word of mouth, so 16,000. Hopefully it can carry us through the holiday until we get Always a Soldier or It Happened One Night out there. Dystopian Futuristic City. Yeah. We got to get somebody on a script here. These things are so messed up. Let's write this comedy. No, the problem is we have people who can actually do stuff. Jimmy, see what you can do with that. Just because I'm curious. But we do need to get another World War II one. Let's do Hell's Highway. It will be an action adventure. It will take place in World War II Europe. It will include, this one's just going to be a soldier going after a war criminal. You got to have a brother in arms. And we will have a shootout. That's pretty much all we can have, isn't it? And the finale will be the antagonist gets killed. We will give this one to Walter. We do need to work on some new scripts. Hines, what can you do for us? Let's get some new themes. And Rudolph, you get us a new antagonist. All right. So the Public Enemy should become profitable after this week. And it is. Ooh. 100% at 16,000. Good deal. We got 2 more films about to go in for. Oh, okay. Federal Trade Commission chairman spoke out sharply against Gerstein's aggressive takeover of the movie theater market. He's in violation of antitrust laws, but we have more than he does. Let's keep that secret. This case is going to the Supreme Court, they think. Okay. So the Solus is ready. I always lose at Russian roulette. Let's see what these things are going with. 9 and 8.6. That's really good. That's going to be, it's just going to increase when we're done. That's awesome. We got to wait till one of these finishes so we can get some security on there just in case something happens. The Public Enemy is rolling while Half Price Show is slowing. Look at this. 100% filled up again. Wow. All right. Max out the theaters. Why can't we go up to 27,000? Nothing else is in. Unless we're renting out theaters. Is that possible yet? Let's just extend it all the way here. We're going to make all that money back. We plan on letting it run that long anyways, probably. Okay, Jane Goes Wild. Let's see what it ends. 9-9. And a 9-9. Fantastic. Felix did it again. Brian, great setup. We have to shelve it for a moment because we got to make sure the people you requested get in there. Wanda Rhodes, Charlie Behrman, and Wendy Cooper. We got to make sure they are available. Half Price Show, we can go ahead and end the distribution there. The Public Enemy is rolling, and so it's at 5 million profit. 17 million is the goal. I don't think it's going to get there, but it's at 100% again. 16,000 theaters. All right. Always a Soldier. That's solid. Working Man and Murder. It doesn't make sense as to why it's called this, but that's okay. Oh, this has Sagawa in it, who he's been sent to the internment camps. So I don't know what that's going to end up being like. Unfortunately, we aren't really able to, when they're that high up, we're not able to raise the standards. But now we can get our next one in production. Again, I don't see a need to rush through anything we've got. Now we have plenty in production. Public Enemy, did it hit again? 100%. Well done. It happened one night. 9-9s. Fantastic. Got another hit on our hands. Doesn't matter that it slowed down. It's going to be well worth it. Saved Steven and Bernard for that one because I was hoping it would be better. We need to get these better for ourselves, though. So the Public Enemy is doing great. Another sellout week, it looks like. Hopefully it gets another one because we need it to go for quite a while still. We already paid. Oh, it's doing so well. Why can I not increase the theaters? It's because we don't have enough film copies. Well, we've already paid for the advertising. Keep it going. Bring in another 1.4 million, hopefully. Pearl Harbor's about to go into post-production as well. All right, Hell's Highway, 6-9 and 7-0. Let's see who we have available for this one. Let's see. Homer Warren. No, let's do Thomas Morrison. You know what? We're going to make it look good. We're going to go find locations. Yeah, it'll be a little bit more money, but we want it to be great. On location's always better. Well, if you can find a spot that fits. So we will let Elbert do this one. Directed by Anthony Jensen. His contract's almost up. We need to extend that thing. Oh, he's worth every penny. Okay, our soldier. So I need to save Charlie. Charlie's not available anyways. Charlie Bierman, he's not available. So we will send... Ooh, Harry Holmes, maybe. Harry's 47, though. Let's let Samuel Eisen, he's our adventure guy. Brothers in Arms will be Harry Holmes. Let's get him a shot. The war criminal will be Baruch. We're trying to make him the evil guy. So we got another contract that's about to expire. He loves working at a boutique studio because he's an artiste. I like what we've got going here. Public Enemy, we'll see what it does on this next week. Please be another big one. It looks like it was. Oh, it's starting to slip, though. So it might have another 4 weeks after this one, but we're going to be putting Always a Soldier. Yeah, Charlie, we want to keep you. Ooh, that's pricey. What if we give you extra medical coverage, an assistant, and a penthouse? That only drops you $40,000. I mean, we do get you for 5 years. So, okay, Pearl Harbor's ready to go into post. 1.2 million. What a big budget film for the day. It'll be good. We're playing on the World War II appeal. Let's let Zlata and Lee. Some of our trainings down here should be getting done soon. Who's available? Felix is. Directors, editors receive twice as much experience. Okay. This is just because we're running out of things to do. I guess we'll do fast development. Not that it's going to matter much. I am excited for Act 2 and to see what they come up with. Let's get another antagonist. And we do need to get started on another script. I don't know what I want to make, though. Maybe another sci-fi movie. Relatives No More. Not your best work, Jimmy, but is this the accidental hero with an evil monster in American Civil War? Wow. You tried. I appreciate the effort. But let's look at our script, our story elements. So we could do, what have we not really done? We could do a detective and a criminal mastermind, or a murderer. Yeah, let's see. We got a detective, a murderer, a sidekick, maybe a damsel. We haven't done a betrayal or anything yet. A cursed, no. Could do torture and captivity. Suffering torture at the hands of it. That could work. Search for a killer. Yeah, we can do that. Okay. So attendance is really low now. But we've already paid for the advertising. We will lower it down, though. Free up some theaters for our next ones coming along. We at least have a theater in. Always a Soldier's ready to go. Stayed under $1 million. That's good because it's not going to have a lot of legs, I don't think. This is that weird one that's Working Man. Generous profanity is going to get us in trouble. Great. That's the other thing. If you don't write your own scripts, these things sneak in that I'm not paying attention to. We'll try 14 because we don't have anything else coming out. I don't think we need more than that, though. Start advertising now. We'll go through that. Women and men. Let's add the MBG again. I think we're going to need a trick for this one. Visit an orphanage. Tetsuya Igawa, of course you can't because you're not here. Is it better to do the trick before or during the release? That one I'm not sure. Following rules will be violated. Yeah, I know. Can we go to the mayor for another party? 300 influence. I want to remove something from the code. Let's remove generous profanity. Oh, it's not going to matter. That won't matter. Limit the number of screenings per studio. Okay, we don't. Those would hurt us. All right, we got to get to work on our script. So this is the murder one. We're going to call it Dr. Holmes. So this will be a nod to Sherlock. It's going to be a thriller, detective thriller. More detective than thriller, though. A little bit of drama sprinkled in. It's going to take place in Victorian England. And we will have the detective trying to find the murderer. Jack the Ripper, perhaps. A sidekick. And a damsel in distress. There she is. The theme was going to be some firefighter rescue. No. Torture. And search for a killer. The finale is going to be, we're going to capture him. Antagonist gets punished. Let's let Manfred do this one. All right, It Happened One Night is ready. 9-9 and 9-6. So we have another massive hit on our hands. Let's put the cow in the picture. Let's get this out there while we can. I want this one to be bigger. 17,000. The soldier one's still going to be running, but it won't need as many. Not just this. And actually, you know what? Let's do 20,000. See what we can get. We haven't done a 20,000 theater one in a while. Let's go ahead and go through Thanksgiving. We know it's going to run at least that long. Young women. Let's go for all of those. We want the general audience, and we are going to do a trick. Surprise wedding appearance. Jane's not going to show up. Ada will. Then we're going to do another trick. Visit the orphanage. Baruch won't. Alan will. We're going to have 2 tricks on this one. Really make sure we sell out those 20,000 seats. Our theaters. Okay, I always lose at Russian roulette. 8-8 and 8-3. Time to send that to post. This is gonna be a quick one. 21 days. Wow. Okay, Edna's getting better. Flossie is now at 4 stars, but we need to get her even better. So let's try our experimental training. Ah, we got a mad scientist. Nice. Let's see. Where did Flossie go? And experimental training for Edna as well. So once Wendy gets done in 30-something days, we'll be... Oh, here we go. The Great War. Let's get to work on this. The Great War, we will call this No Man's Land. It's going to be a historical, right? That would count. Action. A little bit of drama. Could do All Quiet on the Western Front. Where is the Great War? Now this one will be Brothers in Arms. Just 3. The antagonist, there's not going to be an antagonist on this one. Supporting, we will have a mentor. A love interest back at home. We'll flash back and forth. One of them. We're going to have a shootout, obviously. And I don't really see anything else that fits that. The finale is going to be family reunion. He's going to get back to his loved one. One of the brothers in arms will. So Jimmy, let's see what you can do with this. Ah. Try again, Heinz. Okay, the public enemy is... Yeah, it's on its last legs. It's not doing too well now. Relatives No More did not get any better. Always a soldier. Oh, no. Anna Starsurf confirmed that her brother, Harlan Star... Oh, it's Harlan had been killed in action. I knew it. His plane burst into flames during a troubled landing, and there was no chance of survival. Thousands of Americans gathered outside the artist's home to honor his memory. There he is. I knew he wasn't going to make it. Foreshadowing. Okay, so once Wendy's done, we can get started on our next one. The Public Enemy, we will end that distribution. We had another 10 million one, though. That was a big, expensive budget one. Always a Soldier is ready to go. That weird one we have, and it happened one night, will be coming along soon. A+ on the Kino Mark. Southern Night loved it. The Bone Grinder loved it as well. But this one's going to get us in trouble. Going to get us in a fine from the code. Oh, we're expelled? I thought we were going to get fined first. Can we come back? Well, we can pay that. Woo. Decline. We'll pay it in a minute. We'll wait a few months. Okay. Let's get Hell's Highway on production. This is going to be another really good one. We want these World War II ones churning out. Add patriotism. And we are in mid-September, so we've gone 6 months. It is time to wrap this episode up. Next time we'll be able to see how do we do with these. I mean, we've made 31 million. Not nearly as much as last time, but we are way better than the rest. Supreme hasn't released anything. It looks like they're just done. Margin has some money. Hephaestus has some money. Gerstein and Evergreen do, but you can definitely knock them out. It feels like they're not making nearly as much money as we are, but that's okay. We're enjoying what we're doing in the other events. This stuff I think will get sorted out and make it more difficult as far as the game goes, to where it should be more balanced as it goes. And I'm excited to see what they do with that when they do. But we are into our final 7 years of this. So remember, if you haven't subscribed already, please do so you can follow along with it and see what other games might be coming up next on the channel, and for when we come back to Act 2, because we will come back to Act 2 whenever that comes out. But I want to thank you for joining me on this one, and we'll see you on the next one.